Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at a new set of headphones from EasySMX, the VIP003S. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so today on the video we're going to be taking a look at these. These are the VIP003S from EasySMX. Now this is a company I've not heard of before, but they reached out to us and said, would you like to take a look at some of our products? And I thought, well, why not? It's a company I've never heard of, and you never know, you might find a gem in the rough. So I thought I'd take a look, see what they're like, let you guys know what they're like firsthand, and I'm going to do this completely unedited, and these are going to be all of my initial thoughts, and yeah, this is how it's going to be. So let's take a look at the packaging first of all. Now, to be honest with you, the packaging, I've got to be honest, it looks a little bit beat up. This has come through from Amazon. Yeah, could be better. The packaging itself actually looks fine, no problems at all there. It's very plain, does the job. So let's have a look inside and see what we get. So pretty much relatively generic packaging, nothing to get too excited about here. Seems we've got an accessory bag, so let's take a quick look inside of this. Now these headphones actually are sort of multifunctional, so they'll work with pretty much any device, as long as you've got either a microphone jack, headphone jack, or a combo jack on your device. So that pretty much means Xbox, PlayStation, PC, mobile phone, all those kinds of things. The cabling actually is quite nice, quite braided. Not too sure about the color-coded ends, but still, it's not the end of the world. And they are gold-plated, so that's a nice thing to see. So inside this other thing, we get a option for registering your purchase, all that kind of stuff. You go to easysmx.com and let them know what you think of the product. You also get a gaming headset user manual. So this goes through all the information, and this is multi-language, so English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Chinese, Russian I think that is. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's all there. It tells you how to connect things, where everything goes, all that kind of usual stuff. Which is all well and good, but are they actually any good, and what do they feel like? So let's break down some of the more other obvious parts of this. So we've got our detachable microphone, so it's like a swan neck, which is flexible, which is pretty good. And it looks like there's an LED on the end of there, so maybe that is for if the microphone's on or off, to give you some kind of visual representation. And you've got a little plastic cover on there, again gold plated again, which is nice to see. And also we get a pop screen as well. So pop screen's good, but obviously if you've got that on, then possibly you won't be able to see the LED. See how easily this attaches. Not very easily. Or is it just me being clumsy? Okay, so we got the screen on there now. So it'd be interesting to see when we turn it on whether or not that LED actually is visible through the pop shield. Anyway, so there's the detachable microphone. So let's look at the actual headphones themselves. So again, we've got a nice braided cable here, and we've got a nice bit of Velcro to bundle up your cables when you're not in use. And actually, let's remove this totally. Let's see how long the cable is. So we've got about 2 meters of cable there, so not massively long, not too short, seems fine. And on the end of it, again, you've got a USB connection. Now the USB connection isn't for audio, so it isn't a USB audio device, this is purely analog. The USB is to power the RGB, and yes, they are RGB. We've got RGB sides on the headphones themselves, and also I'm assuming that is going to power the LED on the end of the swan neck microphone. So connectivity wise, you've got one of these. So this is a TRRS pole, and that can be adapted with this cable. So you plug that in, and then that becomes your regular 2-pin setup. So earphone, microphone. Again, if you've got a combo device, like with the Surface Pro, which is a combo, you can just unplug that and plug that straight in. Now, I've already noticed a slight problem here with the Surface Pro, is plugging in the USB and the headset at the same time, because they're on opposite sides from each other, so that isn't going to work for this particular setup. So we're going to have to look at that. But anyway, let's have a look at the headphones and see what they're like. So headphone wise, not particularly lightweight. There's a little bit of weight to them, which is probably a good thing. You've got a nicely adjustable elasticated band on the top. I think that's plastic on the side, so the elastic must be actually in top of the headband, and this is a nice kind of faux leather. Not particularly padded, but seems okay. And the band itself on the top, it's got a pretty good amount of flex in there. Not particularly thick, so again, nice and lightweight. And you've got on the sides, you've got the markings, so left and right. And on the left hand side, we've also got some controls as well. So we've got our volume control, so again, analog control, so for volume control up and down. Next to that, you've also got the microphone mute switch, so nice mechanical switch there, so you know when your microphone's on or off, and nice and easy to get hold of, rather than being actually on the cable itself. I prefer it actually to be mounted on the headphones themselves. Obviously, we've got our RGB light in there, and the cups themselves, there's a reasonable bit of movement on there, and these apparently are removable, so I've been reliably informed. So a bit of plastic there to remove the foam pads, so if you want to keep those nice and clean, and then again just a push fit, and inside there you can see there's the driver. So let's pop those back on. So yeah, pretty good. And actually the cushions there are actually really nice and soft, and that's got a really nice soft texture to it. So let's plug in the USB and get the RGB working so we can take a quick look at that. So hopefully you can pick that up on the camera. So we've just got a color fade, so it goes through all the rainbow colors. There's no control over the RGB, it is pretty much that is it. It just lights up. Obviously, if you don't want the RGB, then you can just leave the USB connection disconnected. You don't have to worry about that at all. But yeah, that's quite a nice flow through fade. So moving around onto this side with the controls again. So this section here is where we can put our microphone. So that's looks like it's going to be pretty easy. Yeah, there's just like a little notch on there, so all we do is push it in and twist round, and that locks into place, and yeah, that doesn't want to come out, so it's pretty nice. So let's see what they actually feel like. Now the first thing I've noticed actually is the noise cancelling. Because it's passive noise cancelling through the headphones themselves, actually yeah, I can tell that has blocked out pretty much all the noise around me that I could hear previously. Yeah, there isn't a lot of noise going on around here at the moment, but it certainly does seem to shield a lot of it out, and the microphone is quite a nice position, so yeah, that's pretty good. So can I see the light in there? No, just about. I can just about make out the light, so let's take the pop shield off. So there's the LED, so if we go around to the headphone and turn off the microphone, you can see the LED's turned off, turn it on. So if you're streaming or whatever you're doing, then you've actually got a visual representation if you've muted. So say for instance you have to take a call, or someone's trying to tell you something, you can quite easily mute that. That's quite easy to do. And the volume control is in quite a natural position actually. That makes a lot of sense, it's quite tactile. Yeah, not bad at all. Actually surprisingly comfortable. It seems that my ear actually does fit entirely inside of the cup, which is nice. So there doesn't feel, yeah, there's very little, if any, pressure at all on my ears whatsoever. I can feel a slight bit of pressure around the outside, but again, it's not overly kind of, it doesn't feel tight or enclosed. It just feels, actually feels quite lightweight. It's yeah, it's very comfortable indeed. Okay, so let's try and see what the sound quality is actually like. So this was a bit of a mistake, having the USB power on the other side, but still, for most PC users, for gamers who are going to be using this on a desktop PC, more times than not, you're going to have your headphone connection, earphone connection, mic connection, and your USBs all on your front panel I/O, so that isn't going to be a problem at all. Obviously, if you're using it in a laptop such as this, then you might struggle a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a big problem at all. So just making sure that the sound isn't coming out of the laptop as well. It's actually really good because you can't hear what else is going on. And even just the actual change in the volume in Windows, the sound quality is excellent. So I'm going to fire up a YouTube video. So we're going to try some music first of all. So this is a new track which has just been released. Very clear. Okay, so musically, yeah, these are great. I like that. There's a very nice sound quality to them. let's try a normal spoken video. So let's take a look at one of my own videos and see. Wow. Now at lower volumes, let's try it at lower volume. Very, very clear. Okay, so at full volumes, no distortion whatsoever. Sounds very, very clear. I could pick up everything on there. It seems to be a really, really good range of sort of dynamics or frequencies in there. So yeah, very good, very impressed. Microphone test, I'll do a microphone test, I'll do a recording, and then I'll add this to the video so you can see what it sounds like. But as long as the microphone works pretty good and has got a good sound to it, these for around about £25 in the UK are actually very good value for money. They sound really nice. The RGB on the side, again, excellent addition. If you want it, again, if you don't want it, you can just leave it disconnected. It's not a massive deal. Yeah, thoroughly impressed. So this is EasySMX, the gamer's choice gaming headset. This model is the VIP003S. I'll put some affiliate links in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. EasySMX actually do a wide range of gaming accessories, keyboards, mice, seats, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're looking out for a bargain and you want to try something a little bit different, then maybe EasySMX is the way to go. So I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching. Sound test 1 2 3. This is the VIP003S from EasySMX. This is a sound test of the microphone with the pop shield currently on.